Hello.
Hello.
I'm on time.
Yeah, you are.
We are.
Should we have a more formal greeting? Because this is like a meeting room and it's like a business thing.
I want to welcome
Dude,
everybody to today's meeting.
Okay, no, fuck
Dude.
that. We're sticking to hello. Never mind.
I'm in a hoodie.
Well, that's not our fault.
I want to formally thank
Yeah, it is.
everybody for
You
coming here
drew me.
today.
That's beside the point.
Jim, you know you have the power to change this, right?
I do technically. Yeah, that is the.
You can draw. You can change
sub me
it.
in for any random guy with a suit, but if you do that, you must follow suit.
Okay.
Unintended.
I look pretty dripped out for this.
Also, Jim, I did send you
Not for
a while
business
ago.
meeting. You would get kicked out.
Probably,
I mean,
yeah.
I look slightly old-fashioned, but I don't. It doesn't look informal.
No.
I've been in enough meetings,
Yeah,
or at least engineering meetings, so
luckily
that
I'm an engineer, so I can get away with the hoodie.
well, I've been in a meeting with a bunch of engineers. It doesn't matter what you wear.
If we ever get into politics, reckon I could wear something like this?
Yeah, you could. I don't think the other people would appreciate it, but
I don't know. I think it looks official. It look if it's well made, it look official enough.
well, in politics, it's also just a respect thing to wear that, I guess.
I suppose.
But I think we digress, as per usual.
Oh wait, shit. What is red again in politics?
Oh, you mean American politics?
Well, no, yeah, that's the other dumb thing. The Americans have swapped it around, so now I never know if red or blue is left or right because it's different in Europe compared to America. I'm pretty sure red in America is right.
I think so as well.
And the reason why is because here it's like communism, which is left.
Yeah.
And so the Americans are kind of weird for switching it around.
Yeah, because back in the day, basically everything that was even remotely communist was bad.
Yes. Yeah.
So you think the color red would also be bad, wouldn't it?
I mean, also, you could argue that both left and right are bad, though. Is the thing.
Yeah.
They each have their ups and downs.
But no, what I'm getting at is if that would be a thing, I would probably need to change the color of the snake. Because usually politicians wear like they wear a tie, and the tie is the color of their party.
So you're saying you're not a socialist?
Well, the thing is, right? My suit is blue, but my tie is red. In some aspects,
I probably am, and then in others, I'm not. But I don't know. I'm not sure. I've never done one of those tests, and most of the tests are probably bullshit anyway.
Yes.
Also, my suit is blue. My tie is red.
Yeah, that's how that's supposed to be.
Yes, however...
Oh, the tie can be blue. The tie can be.
That means that if you put that on if you take the politics like red is one side, blue is the other side, I'm just in between.
No, because usually it's only about the tie. You don't wear a red suit.
Purple tie.
Jules, maybe we should start a game.
Yeah, if one of you two...
I know the code is on screen, but I cannot read it with this resolution.
You cannot read Bolt Rook 2C?
No.
Jules can just zoom in a bit, because his
yeah, it's mostly because he's zoomed out.
His display right now is not even the size of top to bottom.
Well, the thing is, this is full
the main
screen.
issue. No, I have more than just
specifically
HD.
the display of what you're capturing right now.
Yes. Yeah, the thing is, if I make it bigger, because this is the way we set it up, Jim. If I make it bigger, it goes past the screen.
No. Your full display on your OBS.
This also works. Just zooming
Like
in.
your capture window on OBS is the whole thing.
Okay, we
Who cares?
just so everybody knows what's going on. This is chess, but it's weird.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
watch Dub Dug.
every
Yeah.
3 moves, a wall
If you
gets
want more
added.
context, watch Duck Duck.
But
Yes.
anyway, the news. Today, on the day of recording, which is Tuesday the 5th, it's what do you call this in English? Bevrijdingsdag. Fucking
Freedom Day.
Freedom Day. I don't think that would be the equivalent.
Is it?
No,
Is it comparable to the 4th of July?
I don't know what they're celebrating on the
No,
4th of
me
July, to be
neither.
fair.
The 4th of July is Independence.
Yeah.
Right. So no, not really then. No, because that's specifically. I mean, to some extent maybe. It's the day we were freed after World War II, like when the Germans were driven out of the country. And yesterday, on the May the May the 4th be with you, I guess. On May the 4th, we have a basically we think about and recall and we consider the dead from not just World War II. It did come about because of World War II, but it's not specifically for World War II. It's just for war in general.
It's every war.
We honor the people that died either giving their lives in the resistance or as a soldier or being murdered as innocent people. And naturally,
that's kind of
some
wrong.
people, yeah, because we have this whole ceremony for that where like the king is there and like the military is there and they put flowers and their speeches and stuff, and they do this in like at a statue, at a monument.
Yeah, the national
naturally,
monument.
some people, yes. Wait, is it actually called the National Monument? I didn't know that. That's a stupid name. I'm sorry. That's a stupid name. Anyway, naturally, some people decided that to get attention for their own stuff, they would paint it red.
Yeah. And there were genocide on the side as well.
Yes.
Yeah, so the situation is that they feel the Dutch government doesn't do enough against like the war in with Israel and Gaza and all that.
Yeah, they're not supporting the Palestinians enough.
Which I could kind of get behind, but the thing is, and I have this with all these kinds of like actions, it's like I might, even if I agree with you on your statement, I'm not gonna follow you if you do shit like this.
Yeah, it's also a bit it's a bit hypocritical. For a simple reason. You are vandalizing a monument that is often used to remember everyone who suffered from and died from war. Then you're going to vandalize that because you don't agree with what some people are doing against a war. I'm sure a lot of people have suffered during that war in Gaza as well, with not only the fighting, but also food. There was an entire, a lot of people starved. And for some reason, they think it is necessary to then put a lot of paint, which took a while to take off. They also did it on pretty much the perfect time. Well, not the perfect time, because they still managed to get most of it off before the actual ceremony started. which otherwise would
Yeah.
have been sort of disturbing to see the word genocide while you're actively remembering everybody that died from or suffered from war. So, and it's I can understand that you really wanted attention for your cause. However, I do not agree with the way they did it. You could do it in a lot more many different ways. And also, the Dutch government, what can they do?
Well, I think it's more about. It's not even necessarily about military stuff or anything like that. It's about uh, how how the Netherlands officially handles Israel, because we like buy their oil and shit and like stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily that from what I understood at least, they don't necessarily need them. They don't necessarily want us to like actually, go there with military, but it's more that they wanted to like have the Dutch government speak out against it harder against the Australian government.
Yeah.
Which is kind of fair enough, but it's just like, oh, it's just why do you need to do this for that, man?
Yeah.
I saw at some point the idea somewhere, because there's a lot of actions like this, right, where they just do dumb shit because that's how you get attention. You
Yeah.
know, like sitting on the highway. Someone brought up a very funny point, by the way. Remember when Extinction Rebellion all sat on the highway?
Yeah.
Someone brought up a very funny point that when it turned winter, they stopped doing that, and now that winter is over, they started it again. So I guess climate is only a problem when the weather's nice.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do it in winter too, then, pussies. Like, you can tell I'm
Sure.
heated by that. I never use that word.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's.
What is this?
I know what I'm doing. Trust me. It's.
But
It's a weird thing. Also, blocking the highway might not be the smartest idea because what you're causing is a traffic jam.
And now people
And
have to go around.
yeah, but what isn't good for the environment? Let me think.
To waste more food, more
Maybe
fuel on that.
like hundreds of cars standing still on a road with their engines idling.
But
I don't think that's good for the environment.
What I was gonna say is I saw this somewhere, this idea that whenever there is like an action like this to get attention for something, is that the news should cover it, but leave out whatever they are, doing it for, like, or leave out their thing. Because then it becomes completely useless.
Yeah, then all you're
Right?
doing is
you
basically
block the tramway, because there's people that do that. They'll just like lay on the tramway to get attention for something. We'll cover that, but we'll blur out all of your boards and your cloths with like the text on it.
I don't understand why would
And,
you why block a tramway?
because it inconveniences people, and so it gets covered on the news.
Yes, but trams are an efficient and environmentally friendly way of transport.
I don't know what this was about anymore, Jules, but this did happen at some point.
So it's. I mean, I've seen a story a while ago how I think it was Extinction Rebellion in the UK stopped a truck with oil. It was cooking oil.
Okay.
They blocked.
Wait. Wow.
They in attempt to block fossil fuels, crude oil and all that stuff. They blocked
Oh my god.
cooking oil. Something that
Wow.
doesn't have a great that doesn't really impact the environment. I mean,
Yeah.
it sure would,
Well,
but
and if you don't have cooking oil, you know
Wait.
what you then need to use? Non-stick pans.
or you go
Guess what's
barbecuing.
bad? Guess what's bad for nature?
Yeah, or just go and barbecue. You
And for
burn a
you as
bunch of
well.
coal.
Yeah. Apparently there's a new technology for non-stick that's like better. I don't know. The only reason I know is because I got an ad for it that had Gordon Ramsay in it, so.
Yeah.
What would this be? There's
What-
Queen. Keen Queen.
King
Now you can
Queen.
read it.
Oh, so it's a dexterity queen.
Let me actually open up the news app to see. Oh yeah, a boat. Let's talk about a boat.
Oh, right. You mean the cruise ship?
The cruise ship with
Yeah.
that apparently had a disease breakout on it, which
Yes.
it's immediately quarantined. You're on a boat. It's kind of
Yeah,
difficult
yeah,
to.
true. But also, it's a virus that doesn't really spread between humans.
Well, it did spread human to human on the boat, but
No, it most likely didn't because it's very rare that that virus does that. It can, but it's really unlikely between humans because it's not a human virus.
So
yeah.
I don't know anything of this. Like
You don't? Okay,
new,
so
no, a new disease.
there's no, not a new disease. It's not a new disease. It's a cruise ship that like it's one of those that like travels to a bunch of locations and then you get off the ship, you walk around the area for a couple days, and then you get back on the ship, and then it goes to the next location.
So every cruise ship ever.
I guess. I don't know. But basically, most likely somewhere on land, some of the passengers ate somewhere with mice. And if a mouse shits in your food and it carries the virus, then it can spread to a human, which is why mouses are not allowed in the kitchen. So.
No
And
ratatouille.
this
I
virus is
guess.
deadly. There were, I think, 3 dead. If I'm correct, I think there were 3 dead on that ship.
Yeah, and 3 people have been prepared for evacuation by plane to the Netherlands.
Yes.
Also, the chess is not loading anymore.
Yeah, I'm noticing.
I'm working on fixing it, but it doesn't want to get fixed. Like, I can paste the link.
Yeah.
And it will throw me back into the room. It'll just not. Oh, wait. Seriously? Okay.
What I also saw about that situation was that apparently there was an American flogger on that ship who made a little video.
Oh, wasn't it the one where...
And it was the most fake shit I've ever seen. Either he's just calling for attention, or he's like, what do you call it? I don't even know what to call it. But he was basically crying, but he was saying like, We're not just numbers for the media. We're people. Something like that is what he said. And it at least to me, it felt like he was acting as if everyone was laughing at that boat for having a virus. And it's like that's not what's happening. Like, what are you talking about?
The only thing that was happening is, I can understand that you're
Yeah.
not happy on a boat with a virus.
Yeah.
There is not an easy way to get out of that situation. You're on a boat. The boat itself is basically a big quarantine zone. But it's still a bit. To everyone that isn't infected yet, it's a big danger. To everyone that is infected, means it won't spread as far. Wait, hold on. Apparently, there is. For anyone in the Netherlands, they all know that there's a deposit on like cans and bottles. And apparently, from next week, there's going to be an actual prize you can get. You can
What?
win a prize by turning in your old bottles.
What's the prize?
Yeah.
I'm trying to look for it. Money. Apparently, you can win money. And every 15 cents, it's one ticket. Also, the page is apparently not happy as soon as I touch a horse.
Why specifically a horse?
I don't know, but I just can't use my horses.
Damn horses breaking chests all the time.
I know, man.
It's
I know.
always the horses.
Yes.
This is horse shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But turning in those cans, they actually have started using container-sized collection machines in order to speed up the process, because what people have been suffering from is, oh, I have like a few cans with me. Let's just say you have 3 cans and you want to turn those in. So you walk into the store. Usually every grocery store has one. You walk in, you walk towards the place you can actually turn it in, which is often at a wall because there's stuff behind it. You got it, and to your horror, you see 3 people, each with a minimum of 1 trash bag full of cans, bottles, all to turn it in. And that results in you either having to wait a long ass time, or you just give up. You just like, all right, I'm first gonna do my grocery shopping, and then with my 3 cans, I'm gonna see if there's finally a place to actually deposit them. With these big ones, those people with the full trash bags can now happily turn everything in one go. I touched a horse. That sounded very wrong.
You know, just get used to it, Joe. You don't have horses this round. It's fine.
Yeah. But having those big things to deposit is really nice. I saw that one coming.
Oh,
Wait, I
My
heard a
Discord
Discord
did
join sound.
my Discord just did that thing where it like
Oh,
kicks you for no reason.
your Discord did the thing where it randomly decides you get to rejoin.
Yeah.
Oh, so your internet is great today.
Awesome.
Well, we're used to that. Anyway,
Yeah.
What?
what else? I
Apparently,
feel like there was more.
the Rolling Stones are coming out with a new studio album.
The Rolling Stones.
Yes, I think that's exactly what he means.
Rolling.
Not the Rolling Stones.
Shush.
They're cousins. They're cousins. The Rolling Stones.
Yeah, the cousins of the Rolling Stones.
The Rolling Rocks.
Wait, why is your
Sh-
bishop just gone?
I don't know, but I touched the horse again.
It deleted your bishop.
Yeah, I know. I understand. I see that I
Why?
royally screwed myself. For
Yeah,
some
but I
reason,
don't
I can
understand
touch
why.
the one horse. I can't move it, but I can touch my right
Well,
horse.
you can't move it normally. You can't move it normally anyway. It's pinned.
Yeah, but otherwise I could have moved it. Anyway, but apparently they are coming out with a new album. Also, we have a new radio. We have a different radio station on at work, and I despise it.
Why?
Because it's the same, like, 4 to 6 songs the entire time. Do you?
Oh, I
I
know
don't
that
even remember
feeling.
how many times I've heard Bruno Mars already.
Yeah, I know what that's like.
It's like 3 times a day where I'm like, didn't we have this song today already? Like, where's the originality? Within radio stations. Where's the thing that makes them unique? The thing where you actually have...
You could have gotten rid of that stupid horse, Joel.
Yeah, and check myself, sure. But it's bad.
Fine, I'll help you.
And it's slowly but surely driving me crazy, and I don't like it.
You don't like to go crazy?
I don't like to listen to the same 5 songs. Like, at this point, it's like I changed from putting my earbuds in my pocket to into my bag. As soon as I hear, like, the same song for the 3rd time that day, I'm just grabbing my headphones and putting them, throwing my earpieces and putting one in and just listen to my own music.
How?
I'm just that done with...
Unfortunately reasonable.
Yeah. Also, I did see an interesting vehicle while driving home. Who's making that noise?
What noise?
Sounds like I'm hearing breathing. Discord, is it picking... What is this? Are you guys hearing it as well?
He's hearing breathing. No, I'm not hearing anything.
And now it stopped. It was... OBS was actually picking it up. Damn it, I touched the horse again.
The other one is as well.
No, this was specifically the one horse that does everything.
Oh.
So... Yeah. But I did see a very short school bus today while driving to the car wash to wash my car.
Wait, you're allowed to move for that?
It's Christmas truce, no pieces can die.
Yeah, but I don't know since when you're allowed to move through that.
But yeah, the short bus, which for our non-American viewers, which might be just one person, because I've seen the stats these podcasts get, it's one view, and I'm pretty sure that's just Jim watching it. Yeah. But
Maybe.
a short school bus generally meant the special children.
No, we have that one video with like 50 views for some reason.
Yeah. But it's...
Wait, no, our last episode has 3 views, Jules.
Ah. But the short bus is generally a bus for the special children. So we probably would have been on there. Yeah, it was kind of slow, so at a roundabout I overtook it. I did the smart thing. Because I do like maintaining my momentum on a roundabout in order to be more fuel efficient. Because who doesn't like to go around a roundabout at 40 kilometers per hour?
Oh. My knights break the game as well.
And then finding out that the person in front of you only does like 25. So now there's quite a substantial closing speed between you and the car in front of you, meaning you have to actively brake. Anyway, I have less than a minute on my news app, apparently, because I decided to put a time limit on that.
On your news app?
Yeah.
Why?
Are you that active on your news app?
Not really. I'm putting a... The thing is, what I do is I look at my phone use, look at what apps I use the most, and go from there.
I mean, yeah, fair enough. But news app?
Yeah. I don't know either, but I did it. So, yeah, because putting time limits on apps is actually doing something. Like I
would assume so, yes.
There is an actual decline visible. And slowly but surely I lock down my phone more and more. So I use my phone less. So my screen time is not around 7 hours. Although most of that is just not paying attention to it, but it marks it as screen time because the screen is on. I think we did it again. Somehow.
What?
Well, it seems like... Oh, there we go. There goes my king.
It seems that you can't move your king, proceeds to move his king.
Yeah. Couldn't move it to the place I wanted to move. Oh, wait, but that would have probably been... Yeah, it would have still been checked. Never mind, I'm just stupid. Um,
I wonder what he's gonna choose.
yeah. Did my king break the game now? I think it did.
No,
Um,
the site is just very slow right now.
Yeah, this thing
At
is
this
still
rate,
in.
it's probably lost game because it's kind of bad.
This thing is still in active development, and I did see a thing on it where
It's noticeable.
Jim and I did see that the game just sometimes the devs just restart the servers
Yeah, I know.
without basically prior notice. They just shut it down. Like, oh, the server needs to restart. Oh, let's just restart it. Yeah, I can't move pieces. Then I have to think of an alternative to put into the background. Oh well.
You can't move any piece?
Now I can try to see if I can move a different piece, but it probably won't let me because I'm being checked.
Well, no, it won't let you because you're checked. You have to move the king. Well, it's made in one anyway. But...
No, wait. Kings are immortal. My
Oh,
king
right.
can't die, but it can't put it in check.
Yeah, so
Anyway.
there's still only one place you can go.
Yeah. Anyway, what else do we have? We apparently at Schiphol they found 6 poisonous frogs on a within the toilet area, or one of the toilet areas.
Okay.
Joel, why did you bring your frogs?
Well, from what the story said, it did seem like somebody just chickened out of smuggling some frogs and just left them on the toilet. I don't
Fair enough. I
understand.
wouldn't want to smuggle frogs up my ass either.
No, but why leave it on in a within like with the toilets? It's also if they left it where I think they left it, it's quite a busy toilet as well. Because I quite often go to that
Of
airport
course, my man
for.
knows the entirety of the airport out of the top of his head.
Worst part is the area you can get to without having to check in, like without actually flying. I pretty much know that from the top of my head. Yes.
Yeah. The only thing I know is like how to get to like the sightseeing deck.
Didn't we go there at
I've
some point?
never been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was there alone at some point as well.
It is a nice place to be, and also a nice place to go to the toilet because the toilet there is always pretty calm.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people realize that a toilet is there. There's also one if you go outside of the front towards the buses, which is quite often broken, but if you have 2 people, you can just put one person outside and leave it at that and just have someone guard the door while you take a shit.
Mm-hmm.
And what else do we have?
Oh wait, was it my move the entire time?
Yeah.
And why wouldn't you say anything? Oh, I still win by checkmate.
Why would I?
I thought your game was broken, and in the meantime, I was the one to move. And Jules saw an opportunity.
I was just
Fair
silent.
enough.
Not talking about that specifically. Also, the weather's finally being nice. And I did actually check the weather for Saturday.
It's okay currently.
because Saturday will be a pretty fun event.
Wait, what's that?
And that is called EM Valhalla, which is basically a car meetup
Ah,
for the weird and wonderful cars of this world, like the Fiat Multipla, or
I wouldn't call it a wonderful car.
have you seen the center bit with, like, they've clustered a speedometer, the vents and everything just in the middle. It is really ugly, I have to admit. But it is gonna be a pretty fun meetup. Because, well, I've seen a couple times on YouTube, and I thought, well, I'm just gonna go there. And if I check the weather for a bit, it is for the exact temperatures, because that is a thing. For Saturday, it's 11 degrees and dry. Well, it's foggy in the morning, but fog shouldn't be that much of an issue. You can easily deal with a little bit of fog. Ooh, that does mean that driving there will be,
Joe, have you noticed
what the
something?
fuck?
Oh, thank you. Ish, I guess. Doesn't do much.
But driving through fog, well, you don't have to do it for the first time. I can get that it's scary, because, especially if you go outside of a city, you can sometimes see less than 100 meters in front of you. But the thing is, either use your sat nav or any navigational tool at your disposal to, see a corner coming up, or you just know the route well enough and you know there are no cars in front of you. What you have to do is turn your fog light on. If you turn your fog lights on, it'll be fine. Also, driving, it seems scary to some people. And I have recently watched more of, like, The Worst Driver of the Netherlands, and it's absolutely worth watching. It is just a combination of people that are like, how do you, like, just they do things like, you always have those that get easily stressed. They just basically have a panic attack every time they even step into a car. You have the people that either get angry, that just don't know anything, that just don't think. And for some reason, those people have a driver's license and share the road. So,
Yes.
why?
I don't know.
Hey,
This is
great choice
unfortunate.
there, Joel.
Yeah, this is really unfortunate, actually. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do it.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm not in a room.
Uh,
This
But
again.
like, I did see last episode. I did see like the finale of it, and it was just all I can say is wild. It was just someone not figuring out like that. Just they also drove a manual, so I felt very sorry for the car because you could just in the background hear the engine rev. You could just hear them like barely moving the clutch while they just rev the engine. They have no pedal control. And I feel like the best way to learn pedal control is simply stop at a traffic light, and hopefully with no traffic behind you. And a traffic light needs to be on a slight incline. Just a very small, but still noticeable.
Did I miss that?
Still
Okay.
noticeable incline. That if you let go of all pedals, you roll backwards. Then you slowly lift your clutch up, or fully level, or traffic light that's fully level. You just slowly lift your clutch up until you either stop moving backwards or gently start moving forward. Then you push it slightly back in. Now you've officially found your biting point of your clutch. And that is a spot that if you keep it there, you can just quickly you can keep the car there, so you don't have to keep the brake pressed all the time, or gently move forward and not roll backwards first. Once you've learned
Why is
that
the guy
trick,
complaining about traffic all day, every day, giving us traffic advice?
not just giving you traffic advice, I'm giving everybody that watches this traffic advice because apparently people need it.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think you're the one that should be giving traffic advice.
I'm the one here with the most driving experience.
Can we make a rule
Heck
that
no.
if Jules starts talking about traffic, starts complaining about traffic, then we end the episode instantly?
Oh yeah,
And then
that'd
we
be
get
great.
5-minute episodes.
So, on that note, guys, we're not experts.
Just first 5 seconds. Oh.
Hey, you know what I've been through today? Okay, we're done.
I don't know what happened there.
You know what I saw today? And it ends like 2 minutes worth of episode. But yeah.
What?
Although the advice that I just gave was not any useful advice per se, for a really good reason.
How does you miss the fact that he is next to my king with a queen? How do you miss this, Yul? It's
What?
next to it. It's your turn. You miss it. What are you doing?
Portal Storm. 2 random non-king pieces swap places at the end of every turn.
Remember how yesterday we were praising him for being better at the game?
This is just random. This is RNG.
We may want to rethink that praise.
Do you think I was thinking? What is severe
Well,
constipation?
It is a thinking game.
Yeah.
I hate
well,
to say this,
you would say that.
but Portal
Yes,
Storm.
How do you get this? How do you get this luck? This 2 times in a row. What?
Portal Storm
This?
is sort
this-
of overpowered.
I was winning completely. This is bullshit.
Wait, you have 2 queens?
I'm not salty.
Wait, did a pawn move there and just immediately get promoted?
Yeah, you got a queen. How do you think you got a queen?
Oh yeah,
You hung
I
it
forgot I-
before.
that shows how oblivious I am. Anyway, here's my victory. This chess with randoms. Random
This
things.
is not a game to remember.
It is. It's
No,
just
not
random
like my
fun.
game with him yesterday.
Yeah, no, my guy, he just spawned a check 2 times in a row. How does that happen? What are the chances of that?
Also, a quick warning for all our Dutch viewers. When this episode airs on a Saturday, you have 1 day to prepare for Mother's Day, which is Sunday.
Well, yeah, but
So,
I-
if you want to do anything for
how
Mother's
am I
Day,
gonna get to my mother if we're doing a carving on Saturday? How are you gonna manage Saturday?
Mother's
Wait,
Day is on
Sunday.
Sunday.
Never mind. Yeah.
Wait, what's on Saturday?
We both are gonna go to. I'm gonna kidnap you to go
A random
to.
weird ass card things you wanted to go to.
Yes.
Oh.
I don't know anything about it. Oh, I know he
Why
wants
was
me to
I-
get up at bloody 7.
Why was I not invited?
Are you
I
willing
mean,
to
I
come?
You
wouldn't
want-
have. I mean, I wouldn't have come along, but why?
Yeah,
Was
that's
I
why I
not
didn't.
invited?
That's why I didn't ask. I saved us the trouble, Jin, of me having to ask you a question and you having to then decline the invitation.
Yeah, and this way you also don't feel excluded. It's a win-win-win.
Yes.
But now I found out, so now I do feel excluded.
You feel
Okay,
excluded
well,
from
you're
something
happy
you
to
didn't
go
want to go
along.
to.
No, I won't come along.
Then don't complain.
I won't
mean,
complain about you not.
I could
not
make a
letting
small-
me know.
Jim, I guess I could make a small detour to your house.
Yes, please do that. That probably means that I won't have to wake up at 7.
Oh, you still have to wake up at 7, but
Where is it?
in the
I don't know.
south.
Oh, I know I need to go to Amersfoort.
Oh, absolutely not.
It's gonna be, for me, it's gonna be a 2.5 hour drive.
I have my Silk Song finale to finish.
Fair enough.
Yeah, speaking of that, I just started my story game, so I kind of, yeah, well,
Well, I already finished the game a long ass time ago, and I just haven't been editing.
oh yeah. Yeah, but no, I kind of need those 3D prints Jules has, so I guess
Yeah.
I'll show up.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can
He's
put...
forcing my hand.
You do realize the mail
I did actually,
exists,
I
right?
didn't print them out yet, but I
True.
did print something else that is surprisingly flexible.
Yeah, you already told me.
Fan mount. The fan is currently pointed at my face. I specifically designed it with 1 hole instead of 2, so I can pivot it, so it has full range of motion.
Right.
Because I'm an engineer. Well, technically, we're all engineers here.
I'm a go. Yes. Well,
Dude,
Not even
I'm-
technically.
we all have degrees in
Yeah.
engineering, so
yeah, and
but
2 of us
I'm
actually...
technically, I
put it in
get no. Actually,
practice.
I am working as an engineer, so that's
Yeah.
sort of, kind of, like once a week if I can, maybe.
The day after recording this, so Wednesday, which is for us tomorrow, I'm gonna have to wake up at like 5:30 because I'm gonna have to be outside at 6 because I'm getting picked up to work on location instead of in the office.
Oh, well,
I
those
get to-
days.
I get to wear a hard hat again.
So you're going to bed in 30 minutes to get your allocated 8 hours.
That's a good one. We all know that ain't happening.
No,
That's.
still like to point it out though.
I know I should fix it, and I'm working on it. It's just that I don't always manage to go to bed on time. But anyways, the words difficult. Does anybody else have anything they want to talk about? any random subjects or thing they want to have a small rant about that annoys them a lot?
Random subject. Did you know that the strongest molecular bond is in plastics, not metals?
I did not know that.
You said random. That's pretty random.
Yes. But any other topics that we could discuss?
There's always topics
was
that we could discuss, but I mean,
Well, what was that philosopher's name again, Jim? That was an interesting topic.
philosopher?
Or no, not philosopher.
I know multiple, but
Why can I not?
I'm
Get to the
I'm
name.
assuming you're talking about Carl Jung.
Yes, but why
That's-
can I not
he's
get
not
to
a
his
philosopher.
occupation? He's not a philosopher, but for whatever
I
reason,
mean, I
his
guess he's
occupation.
kind of a philosopher, but he's more psychologist, psychoanalyst, all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Why could I not get to that word? I don't know. His occupation was it was removed from my temporary vocabulary.
Well, he had multiple occupations.
His main occupation. Let's
The
say
word
that.
psycho was removed from you.
Wait, hold on. Is that a
Was
religion?
temporarily removed from my.
But I mean, what did you want to discuss about that?
But we need a random topic.
I might have something as well.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not sure if it
Oh,
counts as
yeah.
a religion.
I do actually know what I want to discuss about it.
What do you want to discuss?
You
about?
remember those? Apparently, there's like a bunch of random tests based on his research, but he specifically didn't make any tests because it's untestable for like personality traits.
Really?
And now a bunch of people are like
Oh,
making
those
tests for it. Yes.
Are they tests
So
for like,
if
are you magician, fool? Fucking what else
kinda,
they have?
it's more like,
Moral?
are you like intuitive introverts or
Oh, like that, yeah.
stuff
okay.
like
you-
that?
Did you
I
mean
thought you meant like the tarot cards.
the entirety of BuzzFeed?
No. I don't know what BuzzFeed is, but
It's a bunch of quizzes
probably.
like, which Harry Potter house are you in? All
Yeah.
that type of shit.
If
Basically,
you
personality quizzes, pretty much.
if you look up the Carl Jung test, there's an entire page just explaining what it is, and at the end of the page is, and like at the end of the page, at the complete bottom, it states, Carl Jung didn't actually make a test out of this, but we converted his research into this test. Which basically means they took his
Yeah,
terms
because
and turned it into a test.
You can't just test that like that. Like,
No. No, you have
I mean, it
to.
depends on what you're specifically talking about, but usually you need an actual.
Yeah, no,
Like,
you need to.
questions themselves are not enough to determine those things.
Wait, you
No,
mean
you need to
putting
speak
people?
to the person, see how they react, try to know them so you can
Yeah.
understand what their process is.
Yeah.
You mean answering a couple questions for behavior isn't enough? You have to
No,
actually
turns out
do.
a couple questions also can determine if I'm gay or not. Because I remember we did that,
yeah,
and it turns
did
out I
that.
am.
Is there something you haven't
Maybe
told
you
us
are,
yet?
you just haven't discovered it yet.
I am definitely not.
No.
No.
We'll see in 5 years.
Have any women caught your eye then?
Yeah, sure, but I don't know. Men definitely haven't.
That's fair, yeah.
That is a pretty strong indicator, yeah. It's almost as if a bunch of questions can't determine that.
Wait, I have to.
Yeah. Meanwhile, if you want to enroll in this MBO course for engineering, you have to answer these following questions.
Well, I feel like with engineering, I think in the US
They were
there's
just math
also
questions.
you could in the US, if you do engineering, potentially get a morality thing, because there are a couple of companies in the United States that specifically require engineers, such as Lockheed Martin. Those type of companies. You know, to make sure that you're going to use your engineering knowledge for good instead of big gun.
Ah, yes. Good God, blood.
Good is dumb.
Instead of like, let's use our engineering.
And if that don't work, good do more bird.
Instead of going like,
What?
we're gonna use our engineering to make this world better. No, we're gonna use instead we're gonna use our engineering to manufacture an aircraft around this gun.
Yes, and well,
Yes.
if you don't want to do that, you should go into washing machines first, because you'll get to the gun eventually.
General Electric just likes things that spin.
Yeah.
It's always funny to see a General Electric logo in the Netherlands. It's like, wait a second. It's the company that makes the gun for the A10 Warthog.
What if it's like not electric though? Then it's
I
not,
don't know.
generally speaking, electric, so therefore it cannot be.
It's just general.
Generally speaking, the gun ain't electric.
Then it's just a general product.
So really, it should be majority boom and slightly electric.
A lot of general, not a lot of electric.
Yes.
Yeah. I like my version of the engineering world a lot more than, which is just air conditionings and buildings. The construction of buildings instead of the deconstruction of buildings. A lot better.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to walk my dog considering the time.
And we did reach the 1 hour mark, which I feel like is a minimum for a podcast. So
we're at 1.5 hours.
No, we're at 1 hour and 2 minutes.
Oh, okay, we're in call for 1.5 hours. What did we do the first half hour?
Jim's probably been in there.
Oh no, yeah, no. We were waiting on usual.
Ah,
I was.
yeah, and I was cleaning my rabbit's
I was
toilet.
You arrived
Well,
at the
Jim.
same time.
Jim, I was there first, so I was waiting on him. Okay.
For like 2 seconds. But if nobody else
No,
has
it's not 2
anything they want to talk
seconds.
about, then I do
like
have a thing to talk about.
1.5, maybe.
I did find another thing to talk about,
I have to
actually.
walk my dog, so I'm gonna have to get going.
Jim, do you have anything?
No. No, I think we could.
Then, well, is he still here, or did he just go?
No, I'm still here.
Right, then I have one thing to say.
Not that I have any say in the outro, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, we're not experts.
But we were here.